Side field again. Oh, he sliced it. He hasn't timed it at all. Oh, and maybe that's the reason he'll fall short of Axar. Went very high, but not far enough.
And this is the big difference. Maxwell, if he's out there, plays that unorthodox way. Suddenly that sort of delivery, which just hasn't quite hit its mark, has disappeared for six. Look, it's actually a slot ball. Hasn't quite got it. The coach wants a catch, doesn't get it. The crowd want it. The crowd need a catch.
Chris Green, full toss. Gets away with that. Mukesh will only get a single from that full toss. We keep talking about holding your shape. A great example. Look at that front shoulder opening up way too early. The upper body opening up, and that's the reason. Kind of slices it. And when we keep talking about holding that shape, that would mean you got to keep that front shoulder aligned with the ball for as long as possible.
Yeah, or you need to have maximum arm extension, hand extension. You know, so you hit the ball somewhere closer to you, but then you extend through with your hands. Either or. I think the more traditional way is to definitely keep that right or left shoulder, depending on which way you stand at the bat, on top of the ball. But the modern player tends to just get all hands through it and extend on the ball, a little bit like a baseball player does. They even go one hand off the ball if they can't quite get it. All they got to do is catch a clean face of the bat and these huge bats, and it goes.
And looking for Tuya. That's good running. It's really good running from both Matthew Wade and Chris Green to pick up a couple of runs here.
Look, and the other thing it highlights too, Matthew Wade's under enormous pressure because of the fact the Indian spinners bowled 8 overs, 4 for 33 combined. Australia lost their way through the early and middle part of this innings, and now too much has been left at the back end, and the Indian seamers are executing beautifully. Both Mukesh and Avesh Khan's last over, putting these two under huge pressure. Too much work to be done too late.
Oh, he needs to hurry. Oh, too lazy from Mukesh. He should have got back to the stumps earlier. A single, and he'll keep the strike. Matthew Wade, 144 for 7. Last 6 deliveries. It's going to be Avesh Khan to bowl. Australia need 31 runs.
Stranger things have happened.
Not denying it. Importantly for Australia, it's going to be Matthew Wade on strike. Avesh Khan to Matthew Wade. Full toss. Oh, he doesn't want a single. That's all he was going to get from that. So now 5 deliveries, 31. 5 sixes is what Australia need, and that too will be a tie then.
Yeah, and his only real option here with Avesh executing these leg stump Yorkers with the 4 men out on the leg side is to maybe go down and try and ramp him for 6 again. He might have to gamble here. Not much time left.
That should be the game for India. Still possible. Mathematically, yes, as long as Avesh does not bowl an illegal delivery. 4 balls left, 31 required. Surya Kumar Yadav, his first series as captain of India. The emotions that he must be going through right now. He'll be looking for Tuya and should get to Matthew Wade. Get himself back on strike.
as Simon Kaddish said before, those middle overs, they were such a key part of it. 4 for 33, the spinners, Bishnoi, Axar Patel, working in tandem. Rinku Singh will be a contender as well. His handy contribution, he hung in there, had to come in a little earlier than what he normally does, but made good, strong 40. Been a solid performance from India.
It's definitely wide. Especially the spinners, Bishnoi and Axar put together 8 overs, 4 for 33.
Yeah, and the Australian selectors will have looked at this match and learned a lot about some of these young Australian batsmen tonight, particularly in terms of their execution of their game plan. If it's their game to play cross-bat shots and they've perished, then they've got work to do in terms of thinking of other options to be able to succeed in these conditions.
Sweeps it and sweeps it well into the stands. The Australian now need 22.
Yeah, a little too little and a little too late both. A good shot needed to come off the first ball to put some pressure on Avesh Khan, who's executed this over really nicely. 2 dot balls to start, that was the key. Scrambled through for a couple, the wide, now the pressure. Had it been the other way around, had it been a 6 and then a wide, anything then's possible. And that's the role of the spinners through the middle as well. They've given this bowling attack great ability just to be able to bowl. And bowlers, when they've got no pressure, more often than not execute.
Yeah, not just economy rate, but also those wickets, 4 of them. Australia, last ball. 22, Surya Kumar Yadav. He'll be such a happy captain right now. This young Indian team as well. Last ball. Full toss. And hits it straight to the fielder. And that's the series in the bag for India, as they win this 4th game by 20 runs. This young Indian side, young Indian captain Surya Kumar Yadav, leading the side for the first time, win the series with 1 game to go. And what an effort from all of them, whether the bowlers or the batters. A good captaincy from Surya Kumar Yadav as well.
Very decent pyrotechnic display here as well. Have a look at this, it's New Year's Eve. India once again have won another series. Last 14 times they've not lost